Big E, Kofi, we have a little something to share with the WWE Universe, don't we?
We do. Another trip into the imagination.
We have a taste of heroics,
A side dish of dystopia.
servings of chaos,
And order. And to top it all off, we are going to celebrate the holidays as only the WWE Universe can.
So come on in! But make sure to wear your very best post-apocalyptic attire.
because this is not a stroll through the amusement park, people. Oh, no.
You stepped into the Wasteland.
You can't tell me why this game is so terrible. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Vince McShane with you here, still on the mend, getting better. I definitely have more voice today than I've had in the last 5 days. Coughing has subsided. Medication's finally starting to take hold. I might even clean the house today. God knows it needs it. It's like a friggin' germ incubator in here. I was just going to mess around with this a little bit, and I saw the Kofi video pop up, so I backed out real quick and said, well, let's stream. Let's stream and see. Now, most of you probably have already seen some video of the Wasteland arena and stuff like that. I gotta admit, it looks kind of cool. It has nothing to do with professional wrestling. There's no way I could use it in my story modes or anything unless I wanted to go really weird. Yeah, I mean, this is really just targeting, I don't know what audience. They don't want wrestling fans with this game, clearly. So let's jump in here and see what our Wasteland is all about. There you go. So that is a badass arena, I'm not going to lie. It looks cool, it looks fun, and the rewards, that's it? Just weapons? Well, we'll get the skins to you. And we'll get some costume stuff as well, I'm sure. Grip of the Overlord. Or should I say it properly? Grip of the Overlord. I'm sure that's the way it was supposed to be done. Purchase 2K Originals Wasteland Wanderers to unlock. Pretty sure I've already done that. Well, let me guess. I gotta go and do it. Let's go this route. Boom, 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 boom. What if I have to back out of the whole freaking game and do it over again? Shit. We will see. Not available. That was a tease. All right. I put you guys on hold for a brief moment while I try something else. Just amuse ourselves, shall we? What was I watching earlier tonight? NXT. I watched the last episode of NXT because I wanted to see the Rhea Ripley match. And I've always been a fan of hers. I don't watch a lot of NXT anymore. I used to love it. I thought the opening match was okay for the world title. Well, the NXT championship. And ending, I guess it was what it was meant to be. Oh my God, Fortnite has Star Wars. Is Fortnite still a thing? Come on, guys, really? How many staircases can you build before it gets boring? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. All right. What am I looking for here? Let's go to search WWE, or just I think I can do a search for tragedy, and that would bring this game up. Here it is. Boom, right up there. Look at that. Wasteland Wanderers. No, it's still not available, even if you go that way. Let me try one last attempt here. Geez, you have the video, you have the grab screen, and Wasteland Wanderers. Nope. Well, that sucks. Kind of makes everything I titled this page about to be false. Anyway, it is here, but not available for purchase in the store. I don't need to see that. But seriously. Oh, now it's different. Hold on. Was it here? No, it was featured. There you go. Give me a break. Seriously. I haven't picked up Fortnite in so long. I can't even tell you. Well, shit. Available. Not available. Seems that there's a bit of a conflict. Maybe it'll be out later today or something after probably around noon Eastern time usually because it's 9 a.m. on the West Coast that stuff drops. Although that's normally not until... So we're going to have Song of the Drifter for, what's his name, Elias. Hey, my girl Rhea, I'll definitely play that one first. In honor of the new women's champion. Scrapyard. Now, I'll say one thing. Some of these attire pieces could be cool for creating stuff. That might be the one thing I'll say about all this. Again, it's a wacky-ass arena. At least this one has some fan base in it. Unlike all those dead silent ones. Weapons, whatever. Kind of like that piston baseball bat, though. That looks like it could do a variety of damage. The one on the far right there. Early morning quiet group once again. Everybody in the house, make some noise! All right, I've already cleared all those out. I didn't bother streaming most of it because it's boring. You hear crickets, literally, crickets and frogs, and there's no excitement in it. It's just, I don't know who the hell came up with these ideas. We'll take wrestling and take out all the actual energy. So what I was originally coming here to do, well, since we're here, let's do a little shopping around. First off, if you are so interested, here is what I've currently got up. Actually, I got more than this. I don't know if they fixed any of the things, but it used to be to the point where when I would upload, certain figure or characters would disappear, and then I had extra slots, and I would just keep uploading them. So basically, I've got somewhere near 20. Well, let's see, this is what, 5. That's 20 right here, or 15, 20. Yeah, so I probably got about 30 that are available up there, even though it only gives you 20 slots because there was a glitch that ran for a while. So the bottom line is, if you do a hashtag search for the number 1, the word nation altogether, One Nation, then all my stuff will be there for you. And this is definitely there, and there's going to be another few up there as well. So we got Lance Storm. Came out pretty good. A lot of these thumbnails don't do them justice. Godfather really came out good. I was so happy with the way that turned out. Because pimping ain't easy. Luger looks a lot better in real life. There, he looks pretty good in that one. The thumbnail not as good. Tajiri's doing all right, 228 hits. Bradshaw was redone, so he's a little lower on the download count, but I remodeled him a little bit. Public Enemy Johnny Grunge. Scotty Too Hottie getting some love. Goldust, Grandmaster Sexay, who looks better again in the full version than he does in the thumbnail. Taz. Owen Hart. There are a lot of Owen Harts out there. Some of them are really good too. So This was one of the first ones I came up with because they didn't have any face scans and nobody was uploading, so I said, hell with it. I needed them. Once I go to the time and energy of making it, though, that's mine. I'm sticking with it. Got the Road Dog. I've got another attire now. I should re-upload almost. I don't know. We'll see. Came up in a second. Fly and Brian both with the 4 Horsemen and with the shirt and with the vest. I think I'm going to still tweak Van Damme just a little bit more. This year, Billy Kidman, I went with the Flock as well. Very Saturn. Johnny Grun's really happy with the way that turned out, man. Oh, Rocco Rock, sorry. Never really liked the look that they had in WCW, but since that's the way they looked, and that's the period I'm using them for. And I don't know, it's been a long time since I've used the Public Enemy. I mean, we're going way back to THQ times. Rick Steiner over there. Somebody was asking about Raven. You can find this one once again by doing a search for One Nation in the Community Creations. So now if we do this, you'll see probably another name or two that we didn't see a moment ago. Let's see. Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page. So you can still download him. The Giant, you can still download him. Was Billy Gunn not on my 20 list? Wow. Well, anyway, he's still there. You can grab him. You know, all these bottom row guys right here weren't on that last list we looked at. Moxley, of course, still there. There's some really good Moxleys out there now, so I don't think he'll get too much more love. But hey, 3,600, I'm happy with that. So there you go. Thanks to the glitch, you go from 20 to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. So I got an extra 8 up there. Get a look at the most popular. Those are our top 10. Billy Kidman, a little surprised, man. Last year, he blew up. This year, not so many people interested in Billy Kidman. Let's take a quick gander here and see what comes up. We'll go with most recent, actually, because our friend Uvular Wall, always busy. Chavo looks pretty good. I tweaked my Chavo a little bit, too. Originally, don't worry about it, man. There's not reason to buy this game. So Tyler, the DLC looked like it was out. Says it's out. Then it says you have to go buy it, which means unlock it, I guess, if you have the season pass, which of course I do. Then I go over there and it says not available. So I think it'll be out later today the way it looks. We'll take a look at our boy Uvular Wall. He's been busy doing some stuff here. So we got Outback Jack. Pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah, the world titles are back out there now where you can make those. He's got his Butch Reed. Wonder if there's a difference. Not a big one. Rick Martel actually looked pretty good. I was looking at him the other day. So not too bad a job at all, Rick Martel. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers, definitely my top 2 list, is Tito Santana. With the hair glitch from last year, you were able to really make his hair a little better using that same style twice. It would make it bigger. I only have one Luger. The other one may be the moveset, or I may have re-uploaded him after I did some tweaking to him. I forget. Man, I used to be a school teacher. I learned how to pronounce names. See, when I see your name, Originoli, I think cannoli, and then I think of The Godfather. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. That might be your new handle when you come on here. It'll be like, hey, look at that. Leave the gun, take the Originolis. It could easily be a bug there, Tyler. But generally speaking, DLC stuff doesn't drop in the middle of the night like this. It usually comes out on Eastern, the West Coast time at 9 a.m. So I'm on the East Coast, which would be around noon. Got a couple of, try to get a look here. I like the jacket, too. It came out really good. So we got Killer Bee action there if you're into that kind of thing. Mountie looks solid. You know, I've never really liked the Mountie gimmick. I just could never get into it. I did kind of like the Rougeaus in general, though. I thought they were a good tag team. Great job on the details, though, man. He's really got some good logos that he's captured, and well done. Coco Beware. Do the bird. Ken Patera, again, I love what he did with the ring entrance gear here. The way he layered it really makes it look spot on. Good stuff. I am preferencing the right side over the left side simply because that's the Ken Patera that I most liked. Not a big RCD fan. I'm not going to take a look at him, but I just don't care. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, at the same time for me, buddy. Let's go back to this real quick. Why am I stuck on this? All right, let's get back out. All right, let's go jumping into the most downloaded and see what we get. Oh, I didn't see this Vader before. Somebody find a nicer workaround with the mask. Looks a little cleaner, but that's from a thumbnail perspective. But I like that Diamond Dallas. Came out good. I still haven't done a Legion of Doom, have I? Yeah, we'll grab them. What the hell? Oh, I know what I was. I've been waiting on an LOD2000. Let me hang out a second here, see if I find. That's another Dallas page that I kind of think looks really good. I'm happy with mine. No, I'm sticking with mine, but. So the new update, supposedly, now when you download La Park, for example, his logos will actually be there, unlike when I got them and I had to put some other skull on there because that one disappeared. Damian Priest. Saw him for the first time watching the show. Not a bad memoir. Damn, Ahmed looks like he just sucked on something sour. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, that Ken Patera was solid. Originally, we got you, man. We got you. I would have been at work myself, except I got sick days I got to use up, and I'm sick anyway, so hey. I know a lot of people have burned through those sick days and used them for other things. I said, dude, man, you're going to need a sick day somewhere, and then you won't have it. And I've been using mine this year. Hercules, Hercules. Not a bad perfect. Looks pretty good. Hey, I know him. That's another good looking perfect. That belongs to me. So a lot of my stuff's in the first 2 pages already. Eric Bischoff. Did I not get a Bischoff yet? I don't think I did. Let's do this. I think I spelled that right. Good to have the holiday off, brother. Happy for you. Yeah, now removing it of Legends, I mean, they just don't get it. But that's why their product is falling. All right, that one's garbage. Yeah, see, now I got to base it on the face. Like, that face scan is no good. All those dark things are going to be big old burn marks, and it's going to look terrible. And it's the same scan there, I think, so. I'll be better off making my own. No, they did not. Sting's in the game. Oh, you mean the older version of Sting. Sorry. Well, I mean, be real. He hasn't wrestled a match in, what, 3 years? 2 years? JB, how you doing, buddy? All right, I think we're going to do a little something here, boys, girls. My female demographic has actually gone up a little bit. I'm happy about that. So, ladies, welcome. Don't feel excluded. All right, what am I looking for? Bischoff. Yeah, that'll work perfect. All right, bear with me a moment. I'm just going to very quickly Photoshop this thing together. And then we're going to see if the logos are fixed. Because it used to be a pain in the ass to upload a fucking image. By the way, talking about the state of the channel thing with the whole COPA thing coming up at the end of the month. I'm really hesitant to do this, but at the same time, man, it's just too many unknown factors out there. And I feel like I'm still on the fence. Part of me wants to just ghost the channel out and have it disappear for a little while I put it in hiatus. And then switch over to my Twitch. And see how other creators do that have similar products and see if they get hammered by the government in any way, shape, or form. It makes sense to me that they're not after people like us, but I don't trust our government, man. Look what they just fucking did. We're as corrupt as any other. We're a third world country in many ways now, officially. But whatever. All right, let me open this real quick and get this thing going. Face. Bischoff, I think, right? There you are. By the way, for you NWA fans out there, if you like Camille, she's got a YouTube channel you might want to check out. I enjoy watching her. She's fun. Camille Brickhouse. Get to know a little bit about her that way too, because I did not know that she was, I guess is technically, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she was a professional bodybuilder, which you could probably tell that by looking at her. Okay, now I gotta decide what I want to do with this. Tell you what, I'm gonna throw a match up here so you guys have something to be entertained with while I finish this thing up real quick. Go Thunder. Pow. All right.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, snap. Just like that, we're going to cut the music and everything, eh? I don't know. It's like I'm not in love with the graphics on this game. I think these guys look a little like they're trying hard to look real, and in the extra effort, I feel like they have fallen off the mark. I'm going to upload this real quick. And then when this match is over, we will start making our Eric Bischoff and see how it all works with the most recent patch updates and see if it really makes any damn difference whatsoever. Trust me when I tell you, I will be the most amazed if it does. What's the over-under on this match? Anybody? Nikes. We're all done on this side. Yeah, Jeremy, I agree, man. They tried so hard that it kind of backfired. Tyler, stick around. We're going to do it right after this match. Which is right now. We're going to be working on Eric Bischoff, so. I don't know that they did. I downloaded this from somebody else.
Here is your winner.
Maybe I'll get a chance to watch an old episode of Thunder. Do I not have Scott Steiner? I know I have Scott Steiner's name programmed in there. All right, well, let's test out this new stuff they got. All right, so I uploaded two. One is a face scan, which did not come through. And then there's this, which I can just paste over in case the face scan doesn't work right. So I'm going to download this one. I'm going to try it again. No big surprise. So they didn't fix anything. I'm going to go to my face photo. If you've never done a created wrestler, you download them differently. There's a face photo option to download by, and then there are different size constraints so you can for pixels and things like that you can download by. Let's go back again. Yeah, and it's not taking it. So nothing's been changed in that regard whatsoever. They haven't fixed the damn thing. So what I have to do is just keep on doing it over and over again until finally one of them goes through. Which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to do is go and delete all of them from the online search. And start again. So, yeah, they didn't fix the damn thing. I had a feeling, but I was going to give them benefit of the doubt because I know it's probably not hard to fix. Well, that was interesting. If you've never done it before, you have to basically go to the WWE2K.com upload site. And then from there, you have about 7 or 8 different options. Wow. Normally by now it would have taken. So, delete, rinse, repeat. They got to do one of those Brock Lesnar t-shirts on uploading logos for the game. Let's try something else here. By the way, Star Wars Battlefront 2, man. If you guys are into Star Wars, now's the time. They finally got that game up and running, and now it's sweet. I mean, launch, it was a nightmare. And by the way, 2K, learn. You can fix shit. You gotta put a little effort in. You gotta decide you want the franchise. Nah, they don't give a shit. Alright, let's get back down here again. Unbelievable. Hey, finally. Like 30 times later. All right, now we can start. What a joke. Oh, shoot, my bad, my bad. Thank you for saying something. Glad somebody said something. Shit. All right, so you didn't miss anything. I was just over and over again trying to download, and I kept getting this screen, yeah, this screen, even though I downloaded the one image like 30 times, but it finally got it. Back out of here. Go to creation, and it's good to be a simple one. It's not going to be a lot of details. I'm not worried about him wrestling. So we go to Superstar, new. Now, normally I would jump to template, and I would pull out whichever face I thought would most closely start us off in the right direction. So if you're ever building a created wrestler, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going with somebody who's like an African-American, you have got to start with a default African-American-esque. You know, somebody's got similar features. Like if you're doing Ron Simmons, you know, you want to start with either one of this, or this, somewhere in this ballpark. You start with something like this and try to make Ron Simmons, it's going to look like shit. But in this case, the default face really is the closest thing for Bischoff. Got that whole Ken doll look to it, you know? Oh, there's a new problem that may or may not have been solved, and we'll find that out right now. I didn't even think about it. All that work from nothing. Nope. So, only the top. What is that, 4? 8, 16. Top 16, that's it. So even though I've got a lot of other face scans that are in there, it won't scroll. It won't bring them up so you can use them. So they didn't fix that either. Fuck you, 2K. You fucking suck. You guys are such a bunch of fucking morons. And then if you clear out these faces, to bring the ones up that you want, well, guess what? Your created wrestler has no longer got a screen face or a face scan on it. So there goes that. So now we're going back to the other idea I had, which is why I downloaded 2 versions of it, which is why I really will not put much energy into this game this year, because it's not a real game, and don't buy it. It's a piece of shit. All right, back out of here real quick. Now we're going to jump right to attire, because here's the problem we're going to have. And it becomes a bit of a pain in the ass, and the question is, how much do I really care at the end of the day? We're going to go right to the face tattoo. Custom image. And it should be the last one. It is. Oh boy, he's whiter than white in that one, isn't he? Yeah, I seriously. I can't get behind that shade of white. It is so white. But there's some other things we can maybe do to get away with it. I'm hating the smile part, too. That's another fuck up. What's some more sex doll? So another thing you could do in a moment like this, I would personally go there. You can also use the face paint, but I find this works better for me. So I'll take this, color match it, and I wish there were an easier way, but this is just over time and experience, kind of getting an idea. In this case, going a little bit darker is okay because we're about to make it disappear altogether. We'll come close to it anyway. Okay, we'll go back here now and edit it. Here's where we're going to start dropping the opacity down a little bit just to let enough in that you can kind of see it, and then we can work around that. So it's by no means perfect, but now from here we're going to definitely have to add lipstick to cover that dopey ass smile. At least now you don't see those yappy teeth. This is the hard way, trust me. If the damn thing just loaded properly, and if I could scroll through all my face scans, but I can't. I can only see the first 16. Actually, what I may end up doing with this thing when it's all said and done is just using it as a template. Here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. By the way, people have been asking about Tongueless. Is he uploading anything? And the answer is no. Talked to him the other day, and yeah, not happy. Man, not happy with his game. Okay, I totally missed that episode where he got his hair cut. I guess I'll have to look at that. Nicholas, they didn't patch shit, man. This thing still sucks. Hogan's hair, I tell you what, take the bandana off and you'll see. It's like a fucking halo. It just hangs around his head. It's not even attached. All right, go to design here. This is old school, man. We're going back to, like, shit, THQ days when there were no face scans to be had. These were the old tricks of the trade back then. Yeah, can you imagine PS5 when that rolls out, what they're going to come up with for that? Oh, my God. Hopefully by that time we have another game company. Honestly, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but I think the WWE is in serious danger. I mean, anyone who doesn't think they can collapse and just be gone altogether doesn't understand business. Bigger companies than them have gone bankrupt. When Sears closed almost all of its stores, when Macy's has closed all of its stores, Gimbals, who even knows what the fuck Gimbals is anymore? They were one of the dominant powerhouses for decades. TWA Airlines, who remembers them? I mean, major companies have gone out of business, so WWE is not immune to that. Somebody better wake Vince up and tell him that. Of course, he's, how many more years he got left? Maybe he don't give a shit. I don't know. Maybe one more of these. Another thing I could do is just go back and re-edit the actual file or the image itself on my Photoshop and just darken it down a bit, and it'll be much more pleasing. Which right now in hindsight is what I'm starting to think maybe I would be better doing. But I'm going to try this since I've got this much into it. Like I said, I have used more of my old techniques from a decade ago than I ever thought I would use again. All right, I'm going to leave the face there for just a moment while I get the eyebrows down. Of course, you can't see the eyebrows at all, right? Bugger. I'm going to guess that's good. Which means now, time for the reveal. Get rid of the face. Get rid of that. Pow. So we keep those lines there. We might go back in and darken them a bit because they're super light. But it gives us a little bit of a map as well as to where the cheeks go and things like that. Definitely not going to use those eyebrows though. Good chance I'm going to... Wait. All right, we'll go with that. The other good thing about Bischoff is really this face doesn't need a ton of work done to it. Could go with that, darken that out, although, you know what, I'll start with this one for his WCW run, and then we'll finish with the other one for his NWO run. Clothing. Oh, never mind. I was thinking we could just do a quick one there, but I don't. Just kidding. We got that. Somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. We're still going to go in and do a little more work on his face, but that's the gist of it right there. find that. Let's see where it's at. How would this look on him? No. There we go. Oh, did they change the Royal Rumble Arena thing? I didn't know that. And I do know now that you can put the red or the silver Hell in a Cell cage anywhere you want. Stand by 1 second, please. Nicholas, this game sucks no matter who you talk to. Dr. Gorilla Nuts. Gotta love it. Yeah, a lot of the normal guys that create stuff are not messing with this game this year. And as I was starting to say, talking to Tongue List, he said it's the most frustrating creation suite ever. And he's 100% right. I mean, it is just... The game is trying to get the game to work. Despite the fact that they're giving you this broken piece of shit, you spend time trying to say, okay, how can I get the results with crap? Oh, shit. Like I said, some of these other items they've come up with, if the game weren't so smashed up and broken, would be cool to just create some over-the-top characters. I mean, these are some nice things to work with. If they would have just added this without all that gameplay bullshit, that would have been a plus. Try this. There we go. I tend to go with the rubber effect because I like the way it looks better. Hell with these friggin' big poofy thighs. Come on, man. Well, you know what? Wow. Try again.
If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better read the signs. Respect
You got the belt.
and overuse of hard times. You'll be serving hard times. You know the big boss man will make you
That'll hide it enough.
You better watch out for him. You'll be serving hard times. He carries a big stick, a ball and chain.
And just realized those aren't going to work either. So, there we go. Perfect. Right there.
Instead of riding home on the open road alone. And when I'm gone for a week, I promise I won't give you chance to get lonely. And when I'm away, I'll think of things that you told me. And it's always worth it when I get home. She told me I'm useless, you help me get better. Put the pieces
I was actually thinking about facial hair, to be honest with you. I don't know, though. Let me see. First, I want to get the face itself a little bit better up. All right, so now that everything else is pretty much where it needs to be, I do most of mine right here in the facial region. I find that works out pretty well.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for
So what I'll do is, on my computer, I'm pulling up images of Eric Bischoff. This will get me different angles. And I might do the face stubble version. I don't know. And as I'm looking at this here, I might even want to go and switch that hair again. Yeah, I probably will do a little something to the face hair. All right, first though, let's work on these eyes a little bit. It's hard to find a picture of him where he doesn't have this big old grin on his face. Of course, if I was making that kind of money back in '98, I'd have that smile all the time, too. Not going to mess with that too much. All right. Try to keep it as symmetrical as possible.
American dream. He's just a common man,
All right.
working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's American dream. Hey, he's American dream.
Not too bad. I'm going to bring the eyebrows lower. And sometimes that means bringing the eyes up a little higher. Yeah, I like that better. All right, let's get back to the body here now. Height and weight. One other thing I did forget to dabble with, which we're going to jump over here and do that right now. You want to always add some sort of texture. I mean, unless somebody's like 20 years old, I mean, they're going to have some sort of texture going on. This being a younger Bischoff, I'm going to dull it down a bit. But I still want to have some of it there. And the last thing I forgot over here is go to the structure. Going to do the cheekbone thing here.
Instead of riding home on the open road alone. And when I'm gone for a week, I promise I won't give you a chance to get lonely. And when I'm away, I'll think of things that you told me. And it's always worth it when I get hurt. She told me I'm useless, you help me get better. Put the pieces of me back together. So thanks for being the one who makes me feel like myself. I hope it makes you glad that you make me American dream.
All right, not too bad. Let's go to the tire one more time now. I'm going to check some other hairstyles out here. See if anything else could be worked in here. She also had a comb, a part on the side deal going on. I'm getting a feeling we're not going to get too much opportunity for something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. This could work.
If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better read the signs, respect the law and order, use of hard times. You'll be serving hard times.
I'm kind of liking that.
You know the big boss man will make you walk the line. You better watch out for him. You'll be serving hard
No war games. Are you kidding me?
big stick, a ball and chain too. You're looking for trouble.
Nicholas, I know you're joking right now. They can't get the friggin' game to work that they've made for the last 5 years. You think they're going to add a second ring in the... Oh, my God. Can you imagine the glitches? One ring would be in the parking lot. You are not going to see war games anytime soon, my friend. I like it. Yeah, I mean, in a side-by-side, I really like that one better. I'm going to go and switch it both up, and I'll do some facial hair on this guy. And then we'll be done. Did I do it again? God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? Let's try again. My bad. That's what happens when I have to watch from online rather than on the studio screen. There we got it. Uncle Eric.
I wanna take you to the place I go instead of riding home on the open road alone. And when I'm gone for a week, I promise I won't give you chance to get lonely. And when I'm away, I'll think of things that you told me.
I am Niels. wonder if he's in there. Close enough. Where the hell is Bischoff from? Let me see. Of course. See a lot of people put out creative wrestlers and don't do a lot of these little tiny details. Changing signs up, for example. It's a small detail, but it makes it look like you put a little more time and energy into it.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man.
A lot of smug looks to choose from.
Working hard for the man. Hey, he's a American dream. Hey, he's a American dream. If you're black or white, redneck, funky, that's alright. Blue-eyed with a lot of soul, common man has got his gold. Hey, he's a American dream. If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better read the signs, respect the law and order, use of hard times. You'll be serving hard times. You know the big boss man will make you walk the line. You better watch out for him, you'll be serving hard times. He carries a big stick, a ball and chain too. You're looking for trouble, he'll be coming after you. You'll serve hard times. You'll be serving hard times. You know the big
Like that.
man will make you walk the line. You better watch out for him, you'll be serving hard times. You'll be serving hard times. Serving hard times. You know the big boss man will make you walk the line.
What the hell's the one I'm looking for? There's one that's particularly yappy. Bigger than this. hell's going on here? Well, that's wild. They may have changed that up. There used to be a lot more with some really grinny teeth and stuff like that going on. A lot more than that. That's for damn sure. Oh well. Anyway, there you got him. Uncle Eric in the game. Alrighty. Well, that's about it, boys and girls. Again, if you just joining us, we were going to do the Wanderers thing, but see, everything there is locked. And then when you go to the store to unlock it, it's not available for purchase yet. So it will be coming out eventually. Sometime probably later today is my guess. I'm going to make an attempt to get back to work tonight. So I will not be streaming too much more on this for a few days. Have a very happy and safe holiday. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you're celebrating. Just do it and do it safely. In the meantime, I just remind you guys that we'll be back for more. I'll do something else between now and before New Year's Eve, and I'll have a more definitive answer. I'm pretty confident we're going to be switching to Twitch for a little bit until I see the fallout from this whole COPPA thing. I could just label the channel as children and then lose all my ability. Like, you guys wouldn't be able to post comments on it and stuff like that, and I'm not doing that. I know that this is not a children-targeted channel. I've got a lot of demographics that back it up. I have nobody under the age of 18 watching me. Thank you. It's not targeted for that audience. But to trust my government? No, I don't think so. Fuck them. Not to say I wouldn't win it in court, but then I got to spend money on a lawyer. And all. No, it ain't worth it. So I will get back out here again before the 31st. Until then, y'all be good, stay safe, and I will see you soon, ringside here on the Nation Network.